It started on a Tuesday. I remember because the cleaning lady always came on Tuesdays, and she was the first to say something. I was at my desk when she knocked gently on the office door and said, "Señor, la puerta nueva. ¿Es suya?" I blinked at her. "What new door?" She pointed down the hall. "La que está al final. No estaba ayer." We work on the 9th floor of a corporate building. Nothing fancy. Shared offices, white walls, gray carpet. I'd been in this unit for over 5 years. I knew every creak, every dent, every misplaced tile. So when I walked out into the hallway and looked where she pointed, I froze. There was a door. Plain. Matte black. No sign, no handle. Just a rectangle set flush with the wall. I tilted my head. Something about it felt wrong. It wasn't the door itself. It was the absence of memory. There had been a smooth stretch of wall here, just blank drywall and a fire escape map. Now, this. I checked the map. It still showed nothing. Just a blank space, like the door had overwritten reality. But not the printout. I asked maintenance. They laughed it off, said maybe someone from upstairs was remodeling. But when I pressed, no one had access. No work orders, no tools, no noise, just a door. That night I stayed late. The others left around 7. By 8:30 the hall was silent. I walked to the door again. Still no handle, just flat black metal. I leaned in, listening. There was no sound. Then, tap, tap, tap. I jumped back. It wasn't loud, but it was from the other side. I stared at it for a long time. Then I backed away, grabbed my things, and left. The next morning, it was still there. Same spot, same silence. But now, there was a note, taped to the center, a white square of paper with something typed on it. "Please stop knocking. We're trying to sleep." I tore it down and showed it to security. They had no answers. Said cameras had gone fuzzy from 2 to 3 a.m. No one in or out. We checked together, sure enough. Footage missing. Just static. That's when I started dreaming. Of the door. Except in the dream, it was open, just a crack, and something behind it. Watching. I never saw what it was, but I always woke up with the same thought. It wants me to open it. By Friday, I started hearing things. Whispers. Nothing clear. Just at the edge of my hearing. Always when I walked by, like breathing or movement, or a voice just barely restrained. At one point, I pressed my ear to the metal. It was cold, but pulsing, like something alive. That night, I dreamed again. This time, the door was wide open, and I stepped through. And what I saw inside, I can't even describe it yet, because I don't think I brought all of it back with me. I thought the dreams would stop if I ignored it. I stopped walking by the door, stopped looking at it, tried not to talk about it, but it got worse. Friday night, I stayed late again. Had to finish some reports. Everyone else was gone. The hallway was silent, but too silent. Like the kind that presses on your eardrums. Around 11:40, the lights flickered. Only once. I looked down the hall. The door was there. Of course it was. But now, it was slightly open. Just a crack. No note, no sound. But the air felt wrong. Like it had weight. I approached slowly, every step harder to take. I don't know what I expected. Maybe a janitor's closet, maybe someone playing a prank, but I reached it and looked inside. Nothing, just black. Not darkness, but a total absence. A void. I should have turned around, I should have walked away. But something whispered, not in my ears, in my mind. "Come in. We've been waiting." I reached out, touched the door. It was warm now, breathing, slightly pulsing, like skin stretched thin over something moving. Then I heard it again. Knocking. From behind me. I turned, no one there, but the hallway was longer. I swear it. The exit sign was farther than it had ever been, and dimmer. I looked back at the door, now wide open, still nothing inside, still no light. But now, a smell. Old wood, mildew, and burning. I took a step back. Then the lights went out. All of them, pitch black, for about 5 seconds, and then emergency lights flicked on, and the door was shut. No gap, no trace it had ever been ajar, but now a new note. Same white square, same red typewriter font. But this one said, "Bop, too late. You've already been seen." I didn't sleep that night. The dream came back, but now I wasn't outside the door. I was inside, looking out, watching myself. I tried to stay home the next day, but I couldn't. It felt like the air in my apartment was wrong, like I wasn't alone. When I got back to the office, everything was normal, except the fire escape map had changed. I don't know how, but now the space where the door is marked. Tiny red square, no label, just an icon. An open eye. No one else sees it. I showed it to a coworker. He laughed. "Dude, that's always been there." Number it hasn't. Tonight I got home late, and on my kitchen table was a copy of the map. Exactly the same. Same mark, same tiny eye, no envelope, no note, just there. I think something came back with me. Something through the door, or maybe I never actually left. Because just now, as I walked past my bathroom mirror, my reflection didn't move. I'm going back tomorrow. I have to. If you find this message, don't open the door. Even if it knocks, even if it calls your name, because once you see inside, it sees you too.